You've never seen such magical hands. With just a gentle movement, mountains of gold and silver appeared. Even the fountain he touched bubbled up into streams of golden coins. Everything the man laid his hands on instantly turned into pure gold. He was already a king worth billions, whose greatest daily pleasure was counting his coins one by one. But still he wasn't satisfied. Day after day, he prayed to the heavens, begging that everything in the world could be turned into glittering gold. Perhaps the gods were finally moved by his persistence. They sent down a little spirit who granted him this unbelievable power. Overjoyed, the king danced with delight, turning every flower in his garden into gold. He even gave himself a shiny golden tooth. At this moment the king was hungry and sat down to eat. The chair instantly became pure gold. This was no longer anything strange. The royal napkin became 18-karat gold foil. He gently touched an orange with a spoon, and the juice immediately turned into a chain of gold coins. But he was really too hungry. He picked up a banana touching only the peel, but after it contacted his mouth, it still turned into gold coins. He wanted to taste the delicious roasted meat, but when the meat touched his lips, it became an 18-karat golden bird. He couldn't stand it anymore. When he saw all the food he touched had turned to gold, he angrily overturned the table. The king was now extremely hungry. His eyes gleamed. He began to regret his decision. In the mirror, he discovered he had become a golden skeleton. If this continued, he'd become the first king in history to starve to death. Desperate, he ran to his treasury and broke down in tears. At that moment, the little spirit appeared again. The king dropped to his knees, begging to have the curse removed. He said he'd pay any price, even if it meant losing everything. Seeing that the king had truly repented, the spirit agreed, then vanished into thin air. 2.5 seconds later, the king's golden palace crumbled into ruins. Even his splendid royal robes disappeared. But then, out of nowhere, a hamburger appeared before him. The king grabbed it eagerly and devoured it, as if it were the most delicious thing in the entire world.